Good morning, welcome to today's RC Coffee Chat. Right, what's on the topic list for today? We've got 6 topics. The Micro SkyHunter has been built. We'll find out about that in a few moments' time. Oh, yeah, a bastard RunCam Owl was dead on arrival. The one which I put on the front of the dead, black screen. Hey ho, oh yeah, WTF wiring as well. It's scary stuff. Scary stuff. Excuse me. I've got a special helper in today's mail episode. And oh yeah, the battery charger, it's absolutely mental. We'll get to that in a few moments. Oh, and I sent Shaun, you may know Shaun Speed from the Facebook group. I sent him some dilithium crystal meth for his bonsai, and apologies if I'm slurring my words. I have not actually been to bed yet, and it's now 05:41. Well, I did actually go to bed. I just couldn't sleep. I lasted about 30 minutes and got back up again. So yeah, I've been up for about 24 hours already. Happy days. Right, so with that said, mini Micro SkyHunter. Whoa, shite. There goes the camera. Sorry, I was balancing it out to see if I could get a nice, get one of the cameras to sit on the wing. So I have been and built her. I did chip away at it. There's a few things which I'm happy about. There's a few things which I'm not happy about right now. The important one for you, I do have a build episode for this one which I recorded at the same time of building it, and there is, when that one comes out, there is an underlying theme to the actual build itself. So I'm not a big fan of doing build videos, as I'm sure many of you are aware, and the ones which I do are like an hour long minimum. Because that's how long it realistically takes. So yeah, if you're interested in your build episodes which are not short ones, then you're going to have me chatting for about an hour, well, an hour and 12 minutes minimum, about this model, and we get her put together. And I literally just leave it at the end, where all I needed to do was just leave the wings to set, cup a little bit of tape up underneath, and happy days. Now, the thing which I've worked out here already, and I was like, the comments in the Facebook group about not putting too much of a big motor on the back, is that I've got some of those A-spec batteries, one of those 1.3 3S's, which is the battery which I was intending to use in it. But the thing is, it's right back in here, right back there, and it's still epically nose heavy. So yeah. Looks like I can either stick a much bigger battery in it, or I can stick a much bigger motor in it. Don't think that motor is going to be in there for very long at all. But yeah, in short, now we've got the RunCam sorted. That's happy days. She is ready for a Maiden. It is rather cold here at the moment. They forecast -4 out there. It's probably like, we're on the edge of the city, so it's probably like -5, -6 out there at the moment. Everything is rock solid frozen. So I don't know if I'm going to get this one out to go flying with her today. That is really 50-50. And also I know what that motor's like as well, and it's not one of those little ones which you can just take over the park and have a sling around with. It is a bit noisy. She is going to be a little bit of a screamer. But yeah, looks fantastic. I don't know what, I tell you what, what's the overall weight? And so this is without the battery. Let's go and stick that on there. And I need to balance that on something. Ooh, how about a broken RunCam? There we go. Stick that on there. All up weight, 334 grams. So yeah, not a lot at all, considering the size of the model and the speed it's going to be going. Absolutely bonkers thing. Absolutely bonkers. Right, and next topic is on the topic of the RunCam. I bought one of these RunCam Owls, and they were absolutely fantastic. So they came up on special offer-ish. They were about 37 quid. So I bought two separate orders. So trying to restrict the chances of getting slapped with import duty. And yeah, here's this one here. That's the one which I put in. I put a little red, black cross on the bottom. Just black screen. I thought it was the video transmitter to begin with, and I thought, oh right, I've got it on the wrong channel. And I went back and checked the manual, and then no, that was right. Well, it was either right or it was wrong. And then I went online and got a different manual, and that was still the same bloody same. So I thought, right, well, I got another one here, literally because they both arrived on the same day, and who knew? It was a dead one. It was a duffer. All the pins are good on it. I haven't even had the back plate off because I wanted it with the so I could put the little screws in. Yeah, I've never had a duffer like this. So I put a video up on I put a video on YouTube for Banggood support. The other one you can see the wall. The other one is just a blank screen. What a pain in the rear. So this one may be going in the cement mixer. We don't know yet because we don't know what Banggood are going to say about it. But hey ho, it happens. It's electrical components. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We know what Banggood support are like, so I'm sure it'll be fine. And I've asked for a replacement because I genuinely want a replacement for it. Next topic. Oh, WTF wiring. So I think this was Kev. Anybody spot the slight issue with the wiring on this quad? And just in case you don't use XT60 connectors, on XT60 connectors, which I probably got one right here in front of me, is the red lead. If you can see that on the camera, the red lead always goes to the flat edge. That is the opposite way round. So whoever built that quad, and apparently it came like that as well, straight out of the packet, was obviously having an off day, or completely colourblind. I don't know. Oh yeah, next topic. We have a special helper in today's mail episode. So look out for that little monster when she comes in and hijacks my office when we do a mail opening episode. Bit of fun for that one. Next topic, battery charger. I've put it over there on the windowsill now. Whoa, how noisy is that? Have you seen the video yet on that? If you haven't, that's on the YouTube channel. It's called First Alert Turnigy Reaktor. Apologies for the audio quality. Number one, it was making an absolute racket, and number two, well, my phone had given up the ghost, so I used the iPad instead and gave that a whirl. Brilliant, but very, very, very loud. And I'm saying that because I'm used to using the B6 chargers, and they're completely silent. They just make a little chirpy noise when they're done. So, yeah, impressed, but rather noisy. Next topic is, and it's our last topic for today, is that I sent Shaun Speed, which many of you may know from the Facebook group, some dilithium crystal meth. Now, I'll put a link to this episode or to Shaun's channel in the video description for you. Many of you may remember the mental bonsai which I had a couple of months back. Well, she'd been sat here for a while, and ironically, I took that motor off and then put the little, what was it, the Emax 2805 2S motor on it to spank it around as a replacement for my original bonsai, which is up there. And I do have one wall hanger in my office. And that is my original bonsai, and I can tell you that bonsai has taken such a beating. In fact, it's still even got cow poo on it. Yeah, it literally it's just wonky in the air. It doesn't even fly straight after fins are gone. There's chomps out of the elevons. I think one of the servos is on its way out. She's had, I was going to say a hard life. No, she's had a damn good life of utter ragging. So when I needed a replacement for that one, It was the mental Bonsai, which then got cannibalized, took that motor off, put it to one side, put the 2S motor on it, and that's the one which I've been flying lately. But with that said, Shaun we were chatting about Bonsais, and I said, well, I got this special motor here, and it's a red bottom Emax it's a 2205 2600 kV motor, and it's absolutely mental. Oh, and I also sent him the special propeller as well. It is just bonkers fast, crazy fast. And yeah, that was it for today's RC Coffee Chat. I can see that everybody else is starting to wake up in the group now. Coffee's still warm. I'm going to need quite a bit more of that because I've got a busy day ahead of me at the moment. I did manage to, I finished that model last night. It only took like an hour and 12 and then maybe a little bit longer just to sort things out. And then I maybe spent half an hour on it this morning, something like that, just putting the bits together. And then I had another half an hour of mucking around with the FPV camera because I was just double checking the channel was right. Who knew? Apparently, even with decent quality products, we do get some duffers time to time. And no, I'm not stressed about this at all. Banggood support will be back to me later today, probably this evening to be fair. I've never had a problem with Banggood support. Happy days. It is what it is. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Anyway, I pay by PayPal, so who cares? So on that note, if you are out flying today, do let me know what you're going to be flying. And if you're like me, which is again a bit wary because it is absolutely freezing here today, what are you building? Let me know in the comments section underneath this episode. So as always, from myself, Matt, who is rather well caffeinated, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheerios!